Part 3, Mexico. We're going to start with San Martin Tuxtla. 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 It's an isolated shield volcano which rises above the Gulf of Mexico. It has had eruptions in historical times. It occurs in the Tuxtla Volcanic Field in Veracruz, Mexico. Lavas from San Martin vary between basanite and alkali basalt. Locally, the volcano is known as Tiltelpeco, which is Black Mountain in the Nahuatl language. Our next one is San Quentin Volcanic Field. And it's a volcanic field on the northwest coast of Baja California. And I'm going to go down ground level real quick. And do a tilt. We'll come back. Let me see how big this is. Let me see, there's more over here. So it's pretty big. And that's the Valle Volcanico, Maribor, San Quentin. And then there's another over here. And here. So you can tell it's pretty big. The next one is Sengawi. And this is the highest volcano of the northwest southeast trending Tepic Zocololco Graben. Is an eroded andesitic stratovolcano that contains a prominent lava spine at its summit. So we can get a look and see just how big this is. Our next one is Cinder Oriental. And Cinder Oriental is a broad-based closed basin at the eastern end of the Mexico Altiplano, dotted with rhyolitic lava domes, tuff cones, tuff rings, lava flows, and scoria cones of late Pleistocene to Holocene age. We can look over here and see there's a crater here. And that's Senor Guadalupe over there. You can see more craters here. So let's do a tilt. And that's certain Oriental here. Gives you a good idea how big this is. Our next one is Sakura. Sakura is the summit of a massive, predominantly submarine basaltic shield volcano capped by a large buried 4 by 5 by 3.8 kilometer wide summit caldera, a large tougher cone and lava domes complex. Cerro Everman forms a 1,050 meter high summit of the volcano and, along with other cones and vents, fills much of the Pleistocene caldera. So you can see how big this is. So you can see Isla Sakura. Our next one is Takana. Volcano Takana is 4,060 meters high and is a composite stratovolcano. Our next one is Tequila Volcano. Tequila Volcano rises to a height of 3,000 meters or 10,000 feet above sea level. This volcano is a stratovolcano or composite volcano. And this is it here. Our next one is Isla Tortuga. And it's a shield volcano. And if you look, you can also see here's the crater. Our next one is Tres Virgens. And it's a complex of volcanoes composed of 3 volcanoes aligned northeast-southwest, with El Viejo, the oldest, to the northeast, Al Azufre to the middle, and the youngest, El Virgen, to the southwest. So let's do tilt. Then we'll back up. And you can see the other ones here. And that's azufre here. And our next one is Zuticaro Valle de Bravo. And it's a volcanic field in the central part of the Mexican volcanic belt. Consists of a broad region of shield volcanoes, lava domes, and cinder cones surrounding the city of Jaroca de Zuticaro. You can see the town down here, and then here's another cone here. Here's another one. So let's do a tilt. You can see how many there are here. Our next one is Las Navajas. And it's here. And it's a low-profile shield volcano. So do a tip so we can see it better. So we get to the top here. There we go. Our next one is San Juan. San Juan is the northwest most major volcano of the Mexican volcanic belt. Our next one is Santa Maria del Oro. And it's a mar. Our next one is Tepetiltic. And Tepetiltic is andesitic and dacitic stratovolcano. You can see there's more down in here. Our next one is San Pedro. San Pedro is a caldera located immediately south of Tepetiltic. Caldera is partially filled by 3 coalescing Cerro San Pedro lava domes. Construction of a large number of lava domes southeast of the current location of San Pedro during the Pleistocene was followed by a caldera formation associated with eruption of the Coste Camate pumice. The rim of the caldera, which was considered to have formed between 450,000 to 283,000 years ago, is exposed only on the east side. The dacitic San Pedro lava domes are aligned along the west-northwest trending fracture and have been potassium-argon dated at about 41,000 years. Two of the domes have collapsed, forming debris avalanche deposits that extend as far as 10 kilometers to the northwest and southeast. So it's kind of interesting. So let's do this. We'll get a view here. And that's San Pedro. Our next one is Los Volcanos, or Los Volcanoes. The volcanoes. Volcanic Field is located near the town of Los Volcanos, at the southern end of Artangelo Graben in the Jalisco tectonic block of the western Mexico. The 285 km field consists of lava cones and flat top flows overlying crustaceous ignimbrites. The youngest product are earliest Pleistocene in age. The extensional tectonic setting in a graben of the Jalisco block has resulted in the eruption of a wide variety of lava types ranging from potassic, minets, and leucites to calc-alkaline basalts and andesites. Our next one is San Sebastian Volcanic Field. San Sebastian is a volcanic field in the northwesternmost of a belt of potassic volcanic fields, located west of the main volcanic chain of western Mexico. These geochemically unusual volcanoes owe their existence to their location at the junction of the tectonic regimes, involving the rifting of the Jalisco tectonic block and the subduction of the Riviera Plate. The San Sebastian volcanic field consists of a group of scattered lamprophriac cinder cones, erupted predominantly through silitic ash flow tufts in southern Sierra Madre Occidental province. The cinder cones are related lava flows which erupted in the rugged and sparsely populated mountainous areas that make access difficult, range in age from 0.48 to 0.26 million years ago. Our next one is Northern Antigilo. And it's a volcanic field shield volcano at the southern end of the volcanic field. And that's Liliano Grande. Our next one is Serra La Primavera. Serra La Primavera. Sorry. And it's a volcanic complex with a caldera that was formed as a result of the eruption of 20 km Tala tuft about 95,000 BP. And our next one is Alcation Volcanic Field. And this is a volcanic field group of andesitic cones, rhyolitic lava domes, and lava flows associated with a caldera system. And we can see them all here. Our next one is Mohawk Guanajuato. This is a volcanic field, covers 1,400 vents, including historically active cinder cones of the Piracutin and Jurillo, covering a 200 by 250 kilometer wide area of Mohawk and Guanajuato states in southwest central Mexico. Cinder cones are the predominant volcanic form, but small shield volcanoes, lava domes, Mars, and tuff rings, and coneless lava flows are also present. The shield volcanoes are mostly Pleistocene age and have morphology similar to small Icelandic type shield volcanoes, although the Mohawk and Guanajuato shields have higher slope angles and smaller basal diameters. Jorullo, which was constructed in the 18th century, and Piracutin, which grew above a former cornfield during 1943 to 1952, are the two best known of the roughly 1,000 small volcanic centers scattered throughout the volcanic field. So when we go back, we can see Piracutin is over here. And our next one is Los Azufres. And it's also a volcanic cinder and is one of several silitic volcanic complexes with active geothermal systems that lie north of the axis of the Mexican volcanic belt. Located about 200 kilometers northwest of Mexico City, the Los Azufres Center consists of 18 by 20 kilometer wide early Pleistocene caldera that was later partially filled by resurgent dacitic to rhyolitic lava domes. Two magmatic cycles lasting about 200,000 years each took place between 1.4 and 0.8 million years ago, consisting of silicic, followed by basaltic volcanism. The latest magmatic cycle, beginning about 0.6 million years ago, involved resurgent doming of the southern part of the caldera, the eruption of chemically diverse basaltic to rhyolitic products, and the emplacement of dacitic rhyolitic lava domes. The latest proximal eruptions produced ignimbrites between 38,000 and 26,000 years ago. Hot springs and fumaroles are located along east-west trending faults, and Los Azufres is an active producing geothermal field. Our next one is northern Guadalajara Mesa. It's a cluster of rhyolitic domes lies to the northern end of the Guadalajara Mesa, about 20 kilometers north of the city of Guadalajara. This area is located just beyond the southwest end of Jalpa Graben and lies along the boundary between the Pleistocene Quaternary Mexican volcanic belt and the mid-tertiary Sierra Madre Occidental volcanic province. The northern Guadalajara Mesa lava domes were erupted through Pleistocene ignimbrites forming the Mesa. The highest of the domes is 18,200 meters high, Sierra Jacal de Piedra, which lies south of Sierra El Chicon. Age is KAR. Age of 1.4 million years ago was obtained by Spendler et al. 2000 from Sierra El Chicaron. Two other domes are located along a north-south trending line to the east. And our next one is southern Guadalajara. This is like right over a town here. And you can see the volcanism here. It's a chain of 9 basaltic andesite volcanic cinders of Pliocene age were constructed along a northwest-southwest trending line through the southern portion of the city of Guadalajara. The cinders range from small cinder cones such as Sierra San Bartolo to the larger composite volcanoes. The westernmost cones are partially overlapped by southern Guadalajara's streets and buildings. The largest volcanoes are located at the southeast end of the chain. Sierra El Papaton de Jonacatan marks the southeast end of the chain. The smallest stratovolcano, Cerro El Molino, was constructed southeast of Cerro El Papaton de Jonacatlan. It is offset slightly to the south of the trend of the rest of the chain, south of the fault block of the Chapalan Graben. And our next one is Telepan. Telepan is a large stratovolcano that Pliocene age north of Iztaccíhuatl volcano. It lies along a north-south trending volcanic chain extending from Popocatépetl volcano that is perpendicular to the trend of the Mexican volcanic belt. A dacitic lava flow at the summit of the 4,080 meter high volcano was carbon dated at about 274,000 years. And our next one is Ventura volcanic field. Ventura volcanic field consists of a group of Mars and pyroclastic cones located immediately northeast of the city of San Luis Potosi in the southern basin and range province of central Mexico. The largest and best known Mara is La Jolla Honda, a 850 by 1,100 meter wide, 300 meter deep Mar, erupting through Cretaceous limestone at about 1.1 million years ago. The Mars located near the southern end of the basin and range province are known for their mantle-derived spinel, itzherzolite, xenoliths, and deep crustal granulite xenoliths. A 10-kilometer long lava flow, also rich in itzherlite xenoliths, was erupted from the Sierra Verde cinder cone north of La Jolla Honda. Our next one is Tilak. Tilak is a stratovolcano considered to be the oldest volcano of the chain. Our next one is Sierra Grande. Sierra Grande is a volcanic field group of lava domes and pyroclastic cones of the Pleistocene age. It is located on the western side of Sierra Grande, a Miocene caldera north of La Malinche volcano. Pyroclastic flow deposits within the caldera are those of the exoplaton ignimbrite, which originates from Los Humaros caldera to the east about 0.45 million years ago. A potassium argon age of 0.49 million years ago was obtained for the lava domes at Sierra Grande. Post caldera Pleistocene activity at the Sierra Grande covered a broad area on the southwest-northwest side of the caldera, producing andesitic and diastatic lava domes and basaltic lava cones and pyroclastic cones. Our next one is Cerro Manzanares. And it's a volcanic complex. Our next one is Apan Tezonotepec. And this is a large volcanic field of the Mesozoic to late Pleistocene age. Occupies the central part of the Mexican volcanic belt in the northeast part of the Valley of Mexico. The Apan Tezontepec volcanic field covers portions of the states of Hidalgo, Tlaxcala, and Mexico, and contains about 300 eruptive centers. The vast majority of these are scoria cones, but shield volcanoes, lava flows, and lava domes are also present. The location of the vents is influenced by regional normal faults. Two of the largest quaternary volcanoes of the Apan Tezontepec volcanic field are Chicanalta and 3,100 meter high Cerro Gordo, which rises immediately northeast of Mexico City. The Tizanyuca volcanic field lies at the northwest corner of the Apan Tezontepec volcanic field. And there's Toluca over here. Our next one is Ocococo. Ocococo is a volcanic complex. It lies in the northeast part of the Mexican volcanic belt, where it intersects the Sierra Madre Oriental volcanic province. The Acapulco caldera complex is located about 80 kilometers west-northwest of the better-known Las Jimeras caldera. Three major pyroclastic flows were erupted during the late Pleistocene and Pliocene, associated with two circular depressions 28 by 34 and 16 by 21 kilometers in diameter, respectively. The large rhyolitic Sierra Tatilis lava dome was in place during the early Pleistocene. The latest activity consisted of the extrusion of basaltic lava flows during the late Pleistocene. Thermal areas are located within the caldera complex and on its eastern flanks, and the caldera has been considered as a potential area for geothermal development. And our next one is San Martin Pajapan. San Martin Pajapan is a composite volcano at the southeast end of the Sierra del Santa Marta along Gulf of Mexico, southeast of Lake Catemaco. And Von Wolf reported Indian traditions of smoke and fire from the volcano, but Nelson Gonzalez Carver noted that the volcano is capped by thick lateritic soils and lacks evidence for recent activity. Carbon dating range of 1.5 plus or minus 0.2 million years ago was obtained from one of the youngest lava flows. Carbon dating on the adjacent eroded volcanoes of Santa Marta and Yoholtapan to the northwest range from 3.3 to 1.0 million years ago. The summits of both these volcanoes are truncated by large depressions open to the north of erosional and slope failure origin. Hundreds of potentially eroded cinder cones dot the southern slopes of the Sierra de Santa Marta. And this is Sierra de Santa Marta over here. And you can see where they dot the areas. Our next one is Santo Domingo Volcanic Field. The Santo Domingo Volcanic Field lies in the center of the state of San Luis Potosi, in the southern basin and range province of central Mexico, located about 50 kilometers northeast of the Ventura Volcanic Field. Santo Domingo consists of a group of 4 maars in the northwest part of the field, along with several alkalic cinder cones and associated lava flows to the southeast. The largest maar, La Joya de las Contreras, is 750 by 1,000 meters in diameter. The Santo Domingo maars are the source of the mantle-derived spinel, itzerlite, xenoliths, and deep crustal granulite xenoliths. Our next one is Las Flores. Las Flores is a volcanic field and is located in the rugged limestone peaks of the Sierra Madre Oriental at the conjunction of the states of Tamaulipas, Nuevo Leon, and San Luis Potosi in eastern Mexico. Basaltic lava flows of the Mexican basin and the range province erupted in the valleys formed by late Mesozoic faulting, unfolding that formed the northwest, south-southeast trending Sierra Madre Oriental. One massive, useful, but undated quaternary Pahoho lava flows traveled about 80 kilometers to the south-southeast down a cylindrical valley from Cerro Partido. And our next one is Poza Rica. Poza Rica is a volcanic field. And not too much more on it. The next one is Camargo Volcanic Field. And Camargo Volcanic Field is Pleistocene in age. The best studied vent of the field is 1.63 million years ago, Sierra El Salto, also known as Lavina, a cinder cone whose spinal Ihizolite xenoliths were once mined for peridot. This is huge. You can see how big it is. Our next one is El Agajito. El Agajito is a caldera, also known as Santa Ana calderas. And that's Volcan Al Zufri over here. Our next one is Punta Pepito. And Punta Pepito is a Pleistocene obsidian dome. It just sort of rises above the sea there. Our next one is San Ignacio Volcanic Field. San Ignacio Volcanic Field is a volcanic field. And you can see it goes over here as well. Our next one is Jutepec. And this is an ecological reserve over here as well. Jutepec is lava domes lie immediately west of the city of San Cristobal de las Casas. The hornblende adjacent dome has a height of about 520 meters and was a source of ash flow deposits which crop out from 5 kilometers northwest of San Cristobal. These products are generally gray in color with pheneric texture and coarse grains of plagioclase, pyroxene, and amphibole. The base of the dome has a mean diameter of 5.18 kilometers, covering an area of 21.2 kilometers. A carbon date of about 850,000 years ago is obtained from the dome. In general, Jutepec dates to about 0.85 to 1.95 million years ago. Jutepec's composition, like that of other eruptive centers of the Chiapencan volcanic art, is mostly intermediate calc-alkaline. Our next one is Apas Nevenchok. And it's a caldera. The 1.34 kilometer wide Pleistocene Nevenchok explosion crater lies immediately northeast of the Apas caldera. The Nevenchok lava dome was constructed on the northern rim of the Nevenchok caldera. So let's do a tilt, and you can see that we were in a caldera. Our next one is Mispia. Mispia is a lava dome and cluster of a half dozen Pleistocene cones south-southeast of the city of San Cristobal de las Casas. The Amahuts lava dome lies to the northeast of Mispia, La Iglesia dome to the north-northwest, La Lanza to the west, and Santo Domingo and Venestancio Carranza domes to the south. And our last one is Aldama Volcanic Field. Aldama Volcanic Field is quaternary, phonolithic, and basaltic pyroclastic cones and lava flows. Is located along the Gulf of Mexico southeast of Sierra de Tamaulipas. Trachytic and phonolithic eruptions were followed by the emission of young basaltic lava flows from the cinder cones. Scattered areas of tertiary and quaternary volcanic rocks also lie a north-northwest, south-southeast trending line on the coastal plain east and northeast of the Sierra de Tamaulipas, and in areas further west toward the base of the mountain range. Okay, you guys, this is the end of my Mexico video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please stay tuned. We'll be doing more videos on different areas. Please hit like, subscribe, and share the videos. Thank you.